Hello everyone, today we have with us Zenclear Pharma Private Limited COO and Zanurved Research Head Dr. Ramakrishna Aradhyula garu. Let's talk to him. Hello sir, hi.
Hi.
Hi. So sir, in the previous video we have spoke about COVID-strum. So the introduction part, how it works and what are the benefits. So in today's episode we'll be talking about after COVID, post-COVID affected people. They are facing a lots of other problems also, especially they are much prone to heart attacks. We have been hearing a lot and we have witnessed lots of celebrities also, they have been attacked by heart attacks who were earlier attacked by COVID and they were died actually. So how does this COVID product prevent this kind of heart attacks and how it does build immunity?
It's a beautiful question. See, this particular product, Covistrum, is made from the cow's first milk. That is the reason why we named it as Covistrum. Especially positioning the product for COVID and after COVID effects. Strum means we derived it from colostrum. Cow's first milk is called colostrum. Colostrum plus COVID, Covistrum. That is the brand name we have derived. Of course, it is from the cow's first milk. That is the reason we took that V means nothing but cow, Covistrum. There are the two reasons why we named it as Covistrum. Especially this particular condition after COVID, the problems what the humanity is facing, which we call it as post-COVID sequelae, or acute post-COVID sequelae, or long COVID. These are all the medical terminologies what people will call after COVID effects. The problem is here, as far as the COVID is concerned, though people says it's a new disease, right? But the discussion is there way back in our particular scriptures, especially Indian scriptures. There is a book called Yoga Vasistam. See, this Yoga Vasistam, this particular COVID is well discussed in that one particular chapter. The name of that particular, this thing is Akasaja. That is how it starts. Akasajudu or Akasaja. That's a particular character who will not be satisfied with limited food and he will eat the entire humanity and everything. That is how the discussion starts in that particular Yoga Vasistam. See, the derivation of this particular book, Yoga Vasistam, it's a wonderful subject. Lord Rama, when he was 12-13 years, somehow or other he goes to depression. It's a sort of depression and he will not play with the children, other children. He will not care anything. He will not take proper food. He will not wear the proper clothes and everything. Then definitely Dasharatha is worried and he calls that Rajaguru, Vasistha, and he describes this particular problem. What is this? Then he says, I'll take care. So he calls Rama and he discusses it. This particular discussion or dialogue or discourse is called Yoga Vasistam. The dialogue between Vasistha and Rama. See, the other name of this Yoga Vasistam is Rama Vasistha Samvadam. Or the other name for this particular book is Vasistha Gita. This is how the name. And in this particular COVID episode is well discussed in that particular book. That means this particular COVID is way back.
Okay.
It has got ancient this thing and everything. Then finally Rama asks, what is the remedy? The remedy, what Vasistha says is cow. Cow's milk is the remedy. Probably they might have kept this particular immune factor in their mind and everything. I didn't go further, but our research, that is a particular point helped us. This particular Covistrum is mainly focused to develop the immunity. In fact, COVID is a respiratory infection and it's a respiratory virus and lungs got affected, and because of that particular fight, it is still continuing. In fact, our beloved Prime Minister, he announced that we are fighting with the unseen enemy, invisible enemy. But it is not end. What I would like to say, that particular war is still going on. We are fighting with that unseen enemy. So what you have to do is you have to equip your body well to fight that particular unseen enemy's post-COVID effects. That is, that particular army is nothing but Covistrum. One particular tablet will give you the enough strength to fight that, because the basic responsibility of this particular Covistrum is to develop the total immunity in your body. Because of this COVID, see, you can divide this particular world into two parts. One is pre-COVID and the other one is post-COVID. This post-COVID sequelae, there are several diseases which is beyond the thought process of the medical fraternity. Different types of diseases is coming. The protocols are not established. Maybe they are rooting back to the COVID only, but because of that only people are getting these things. There is no doubt about that. But unless it comes, the challenge comes in front of them, they don't go for further research and everything. But this particular product, which is made up of cow's first milk, it definitely works for that thing. In this particular post-COVID sequelae, vital organs are affected. The vital organs are nothing but brain, lungs, kidneys, heart, and even the minute vessels, blood vessels. Even skin conditions also may come because of this particular after COVID effect. And there is no single individual who has escaped from the COVID. The intensity may be small or big, but people fought and they could able to survive. The people survived today. They got to survive continuously, and they have to develop that particular resistance mechanism to face the forthcoming events of this post-COVID sequelae. That is possible with Covistrum. Okay. Because Covistrum is made up of cow's first milk. It contains immunoglobulins, immune factors, bioactive substances, growth factors, nutrients. All the factors are available in this particular teeny tablet. It fights against this particular post-COVID sequelae. There are several diseases which we are going to discuss in coming episodes, how this particular product is going to be effective in this particular condition.
Okay.
Though we are mentioning it as a root cause is COVID, but definitely COVID has got some certain contribution for this particular heart attacks and everything. Because the basic immunity is lost.
Yeah.
That immunity is not replenished suddenly. It cannot be also. In the past episode, I already told about this particular factor. This is made up of cow's first milk, and it has got beautiful effects. So you can watch my last episode also to know much about this particular product. It's a wonderful product for all post-COVID CVD. Okay. I'll just tell you 2-3 symptoms so that people can understand what exactly this post-COVID sequelae. See, one is easy fatigability, no endurance. They could not do the physical work properly. The earlier stamina is not seen in the people nowadays.
Yeah.
And the people who are having a habit of getting early, they cannot get up early because of this fatigability. Fatigability will come without any stress at all. And moreover, because of that particular cytokine storm during the particular COVID, these people are getting affected because of that particular stress. It is not still reduced, which we call it as the stress. That stress is responsible for several diseases, number one. And second thing is loss of immunity. Number one, the loss of immunity during COVID you have to replenish, and the present loss of this immunity also you have to replenish. Moreover, you are not getting that particular immune factors through your food. So from where you will get? The only ultimate is Covistrum. It's a wonderful product.
Okay. So sir, in your opinion, who are affected by COVID, only they have to use this Covistrum?
No, not necessarily. See, this is one thing which prepares your body to attack any condition. It develops the total immunity. That means total resistance power. Why you should wait till the enemy comes? Be prepared itself. It will come. If not today, tomorrow it will come. Why? Because you are also a sufferer of COVID. Okay. No doubt about that. The intensity may be small or big. There is no single individual left in India without COVID. I am telling you, 100%. People may say that I didn't get it, but they got it. Without their notice, it might have disappeared also.
Okay.
And they lost that particular strength. No doubt about that. And this particular product will give enough this thing. And according to me, it is better that people should use at least 2 months, one tablet each, so that they are prepared for the forthcoming events.
Okay, so despite of whether they are attacked by the COVID or not, it's better that every individual have to take this Covistrum tablet for at least 2 months.
2 months, very much.
Okay, to build the immunity. And also many other diseases.
Diseases, yes.
Okay, fine. Is there any age limit, sir? Who can take this tablet?
It is only made up of cow's first milk. Okay. There is no question of age limit. The people who can swallow the tablet, maybe 8 years, 9 years also can swallow the tablet. The people who cannot swallow the tablet, they can make it as a powder and they can mix with honey or milk or water. You can take it, there is no problem. Okay. Even small children also can take it because it is made up of milk only.
Okay, fine. And how to get the product?
It's very easy. Just call this number. My telecallers will answer your calls, and definitely the product is delivered at your doorsteps.
Okay, so fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.